Okay, I'm here with Flynn Rafferty. Am I saying that correctly, Flynn?
You are.
Does anybody actually call you that, or do they all call you Riff Raff?
They call me Riff Raff.
And why do they call you Riff Raff?
I don't know. One day my coach just started, he's got like nicknames for everyone in the gym. And one day he just started calling me that. So everyone else started calling me that. I don't know how many people actually know my real name, but.
And who is your coach and what gym are you from?
My coach is Mike Burke, and I train out of the Institute of Muay Thai.
All right, very good, very good. And a very good gym, very reputable gym. I actually looked up Riff Raff, and it kind of means like almost like a bottom feeder. But I kind of envision it with your last name is kind of like you're the guy who works your ass off in a gym and just outworks everybody. Is that true, false, or a little bit true?
It's true, I'd say. You know, I try my hardest every single time I'm there.
Great. So, Riff Raff. So you're planning on February 10th fighting for USKA. We're going to do that in Broadheadsville, PA. What got you into the fight game, and what made you want to fight?
You know, I've been training for like a few years now. I used to compete in high school wrestling, so not really any stranger to like combat sports sort of competition. My gym used to have a wrestling club in it. It actually has a new one now, but back in the day it was different. Mm-hmm. And I'd see all the Muay Thai and the kickboxing guys like wow doing crazy kicks and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. So I tried it out like a day with my friend, and I'm like, oh, this is pretty cool. And then like people there were like fighting. I'm like, oh, this is kind of cool. And I kind of naturally came into it like, all right, let me try this out. I think I can do something with this.
Oh, very good. Very good. And how long ago was that? How old are you now?
I'm 19 now. And I think I started freshman year of high school. I graduated last year. So I was probably like about 14.
Okay. So what is the difference in training? I mean, obviously, you know, wrestling is wrestling and any right. type of stand-up is totally different. But what was the biggest adjustment that you had to make?
First of all, standing straight up, not hunched over. It was more so wrestling was more I don't know. So when we'd work in the clinch, it'd be really tough for me not to like put my hips back, because in the Muay Thai clinch and even like in a boxing clinch, you got to stay straight up so you're not getting any knees drilled into your chest or anything like that, or head. Right. But it wasn't too hard of an adjustment at first. You know, there was definitely certain habits like having too much weight in my lead leg to start off with, you know, because that's all wrestling. So, you know, they have fixed that over the years and stuff like that. But yeah, you know, it kind of flowed naturally. My coach always said he loves teaching wrestlers how to fight, because they already know how to work their body. They already know how far away their arms go, how far away their legs are, and stuff like that.
Right. Good. So he's able to draw on some things that you already did and kind of adapt for you. Yeah. You have a pretty solid gym down there, the Institute, and you have like Greg Velasquez, I know, is in a gym, and Alex Kelly's a USKA champion. She's in a gym. How is it interacting with them, and have they helped you in any way getting ready for your first fight? We're doing this interview now. I don't know when it'll air, but January 2nd, I believe it is right now. So you got a little over a month. How are those two particular or other fighters in a gym helping you?
Well, they're definitely like prepping me on like what to think, how things are going to go. Give me like tips and pointers of what to look out for. Mainly like what I would need to like bring in terms of equipment and stuff like that. They're helping me out with that stuff. And just, you know, trying to keep my, confidence high in training. Mm-hmm. And trying to keep me focused on what I need to do.
Right. Very good. Now your fight is it a K1 fight? Is that correct? Yep.
Right.
So you have a K1 fight. You're fighting against Matt Silfies. He lives in a town where we happen to be doing this fight. That's just total coincidence. He's fought for us once before. He's 0-1 right now. He fought for us in October. Have you gone back and looked at his tape? Is that something that you want to do or care to do, or are you just going to do your own thing?
Well, you know, that my coaches look at the tape and stuff like that and feed me informations, and I've seen a little bit of his stuff. So you know, we made an analysis of that, and we're gonna capitalize on the things that that are available for us.
Right. And you guys are about the same age and everything else, very similar backgrounds, so it should be very interesting. So between now and the fight, you know, I know it is your first fight, but do you have a plan for what happens over the next 4 or 5 weeks, or is that just, you know, whatever Mike Burke tells you is what you do? Probably both of those are a little bit true.
Yeah, well, I mean, whatever he tells me, I'm gonna do, obviously. So just gonna keep working real hard and try to absorb everything he's telling me and execute that within the fight.
And what is your preference now that you're more of a stand-up fighter, Thai fighter, K1 fighter? Are you a kicker, puncher? Do you like that clinch because you have some wrestling background? What do you like?
I do really like kicking because, you know, it's just really fun to kick things real hard.
Very good.
Stuff like that. Clinch came naturally. So for the wrestling background. So that's definitely fun to do. I can't do that. I can't clinch in this fight too much. So
right. Yeah. So the rule is, just for, you know, your friends who are watching, is you could clinch up to 5 seconds, but once you throw that knee, you have to release. You could certainly re-engage it immediately. And, you know, I'm assuming you will do some of that after you land some big kicks. All right. So, you know, going into your first fight, you got a good trainer, good gym behind you. If the fight goes exactly how you want it to go, lay it out for me. How does this fight work out for you?
I don't know. Definitely keep a good pace, consistent pace. Try to you know, trick him into some of the things we have set up. Exploit things that we see. Listen to my corner through between rounds, and just keep the work on him.
Very good. And say the fight goes your way, you win the fight, your hands raised at the end of the fight. When you look out into the crowd, who are you looking for?
You know, my family and friends. See, I don't know, you know, that sort of stuff. Like, yo, did it.
Very good. Very good. So the fight is February 10th. It's in Broadheadsville, PA. You're fighting Matt Silfies, and tickets go on sale January 10th. Is there anyone you'd like to thank, or anything you'd like to add before we hang up on one another?
Thank my coaches and family for, you know, supporting me and stuff like that.
Very good. Very good. All right. Fights at USKAfights.com for ticket information and everything you need to know about the pay-per-view and stuff for the fights. I look forward to seeing you at the fights.